Facebook.com/WICR Iona College Radio.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to WICR Off the Bounce. As always, alongside I have David Laury and Isiah Williams. What's up, guys? How's it going?
What's up? What's up?
How's you guys' summer?
Grinding, up here at school, doing the extra little stuff that count.
That's good. You guys ready for this upcoming season? All right. So we want to touch upon Paul George and let's talk about Paul George and the Indiana Pacers. Obviously everybody knows what's going on with him. He broke his leg. So what is gonna happen to Indiana, you think, this year, not being the top seed? Or if not, what do you think can make them be that team again?
I highly doubt that Indiana will be a top seed again without Paul George. I highly doubt they'd be a top seed. But Indiana's a tough team, and they play great defense. So you never know. I think they'll be in the top 3-4 range, maybe 5th seed. It's a tougher Eastern Conference now with the talent a little bit more spread out. So I would have to say like in the 4 or 5 range. But losing Paul George that's really going to hurt him, and it all goes back to the Pacers being so willing to let Danny Granger go
And Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, let's touch on Lance Stevenson. What do you think, Isiah? How effective he is for the Indiana Pacers? What's gonna change?
I think he was a pit bull for the Indiana Pacers because Paul George laid back and smooth, but Lance Stevenson got the heart, like he ready to go in battle with the best players on the court. So I think he was a pit bull. Losing him is a big piece to me.
I agree. Just offensively, who do you go to now? You know what I'm trying to say? Like those two players were their key players for going to get a basket. A guy you could throw it to and let him work out. Now it's like, it's going to be more set offense. Like who do you go to? Now you have to utilize David West for an entire game to try to even compete on a night-to-night basis.
I agree.
Yeah, absolutely true. I'm really curious how Indiana is going to do. They still got George Hill. They still got David. I think David West is going to be a big factor. And so is Hibbert. Let's see how he does. So far he wasn't that incredible last year, but the year before that he was Defensive Player of the Year. So,
the NBA, to me, the NBA is real funny and sneaky.
Yeah.
When Derrick Rose went down, a lot of people thought the Bulls was going to be out of it. But they came together more as a team.
That's true.
Once teamwork work. Yeah, teamwork make the dream work.
But I kind of feel like Chicago, in the same sense that we were just speaking about, didn't have a go-to player,
superstar,
or even just a go-to scorer, a guy that could get you a bucket. But Chicago does things better. They play better defense as a unit to me than Indiana. I think Indiana had like guys who can play defense. Yeah. And it's like Chicago plays as defense as a unit, which helped them out a lot. So, like you said, the NBA is very sneaky, so we'll see and find out.
And now to talk about the Bulls, Derrick Rose is back. I'm very, very happy about that.
I don't know how happy you are about D Rose being back.
What do you guys think about that? And how do you think he looks performing for USA?
I think he's ready, but I don't think he's 100% back though. I don't think he's the MVP, Derrick Rose.
Yeah,
USA team, you playing with all superstars, so it's gonna look easier. But back in the NBA, you battling every night, every night.
Very true.
I would have to agree with Isiah on this one. Derrick Rose, like we were talking about earlier, he's not hesitant, but he's not wowing me offensively. He's playing, to me, pretty good defense, but he's not wowing me offensively. He's not. I don't want to say that he's not as confident as he was, but he's not as aggressive as he was. And you kind of saw that a little bit when he first came back, or tried to come back this previous year, and he got in the game, and he was so lackadaisical. It was crazy. He's very passive, and he's doing that to an extent, not really as much. He's been a little bit more aggressive, which you like, but it's still like it's like almost like he doesn't realize how good he is. Even though he's playing amongst superstars, he doesn't realize how good he is.
Yeah, that's very, very true. But see, the problem with Derrick Rose, he's very reckless. Like he'll go drive into the hole, and it's like he makes everything dramatic. You know, I felt like when he tore his left ACL. I mean, he's very reckless when he dunks. You never see a point guard dunking the way he dunks. I mean,
Besides Russell Westbrook.
yeah, besides Russell Westbrook, you know, I mean, he's a player that just. LeBron James got 4 MVPs. You know, that 4 years that he got those MVPs, 2 with Cleveland and then 2 with the Heat. But that 1 year, Derrick Rose, that one player, that was the only player that got MVP instead of LeBron. So that kind of proved that the Bulls needed him, but in a way they kind of don't when they had Nate Robinson. I see that's where I was really disappointed when Nate Robinson left, because he played a big factor.
I could agree with that, but Nate Robinson not a leader though.
Yeah, that's very true.
Derrick Rose is a leader.
Yeah.
At the end of the game, he want the ball in his hands.
It's very true.
And he just don't want it just to have it. He wanted to score, to finish, to win the game. Nate Robinson wanted just to have the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
It's too big. It's 2 different things. 2 different things.
Nate Robinson is more, to me, when I look at it, I think of Nate Robinson as being more of a scorer. Yeah, a show. Entertainer, a scorer. And it's like he's so streaky. You know what I mean? He's so streaky. Like, Derrick Rose is a streaky shooter. He's not a streaky player. He performs on a night-to-night basis. You got nights, Nate Robinson, you don't know what you're going to get. But at the same time, the Bulls were able to make up for that because of how good they are defensively. Yep. And when you're good defensively, you always have a chance to win the basketball game.
Yeah, this is very true. And as of right now, we'll take a break right now. And this is WICR Off the Bounce. We are continuing, and we will talk about USA basketball. So thank you, and we'll be back later.
Santana in the GMB product, ghetto blues from the refugee camp. The West Side Story.